So I'm now going to head over to start uploading properties. So let me upload my first property. So click on the menu at the top right corner, that three-line button, and then click on listing, the second menu from top, and then click on add new listing. If you click on view listing, to take you to where you see all your property listings. So you click on add new listing. So here you'll be able to add your properties, beginning with the first listing category. What kind of listing is this? Is it for sale, joint venture, lease, rent, or short let? So let's choose short let. And then what type of property is it? Apartment, plots of land, hotel. So let's choose apartment. How many? So if it's plots of land, how many pieces of land do you have in that particular location? If it's apartments, how many apartments do you have in the apartment building? So let's just say 3. And then heading. So this is where you give it a catchy heading. See, you can see a sample there, 4-bedroom duplex. So since it's an apartment, we can just say 3-bedroom apartment in Lekki, for instance. And then subheading is just another heading that complements this main heading. So we can say beautiful furnishing. So currency, as you already know, we support 27 currencies, so you can choose which currency you want. And as you also already know, when your visitors visit your website, it will automatically convert the price to their own currency. So if someone visits from America, it will convert the price to dollars, so they understand the price better. So actual price, so let's say 750,000 naira. Discount price, so this is if you place discount price, it will override the actual price. However, the actual price will still be displayed, but it will be crossed and then reduced so that the discount price is more prominent. So they'll know that this is normal price, but there's a discount. If you select ask for price, the price will not show. Instead, we'll display ask for price on your website. If you select per square meter, then it means the pricing is per square meter, not for the whole apartment or the whole land. But I'm not going to use any of these. So since it's an apartment and it's a short let, they're asking the length of the short let for this price that you put. Is it daily? Is it weekly? So I'm just going to say weekly as per Lekki now. Country, already selected country, Nigeria, so you can change it if as you please. State, Lagos, already there. City, so let's just put city, Lekki. State, oh sorry, village, neighborhood or estate. So here we can put Lekki phase 1. So I guess you understand how this works. So Lekki phase 1 is not a city, it's an estate, so we can put that in city. So if it's Aja or Ajangbadi, you put it in city. Then the neighborhood or estates or community within that city, you put it in this village, neighborhood or estate. And then title and property. Since it's an apartment, we're not going to choose, since it's a short let, we're not going to put any title, but these are the available titles, and we'll be adding a few more shortly, but these are the available ones. So it's optional, so we're going to leave it out for our apartment. Next. So now I'm going to add a multimedia for this property I'm adding, and so we'll start with the cover image. So the cover image is the image that's going to be seen first. So when people visit your website, they're going to see a list of properties. The cover image for each property will be seen, and then it's that image they will click on to before they see more details and other images. So we want to use our best picture here. So I'm going to use this for this picture of the apartment building as a cover image, and then I'll use the other. I have two other images I'm going to use. So I'm uploading only 3 images for this property. Even though I have up to 10 slots, I don't have to upload the 10, and only the cover image is actually required. So 1 image is enough. Just add that to the cover image and you're good. If you have others, then you can add the remaining 9. So this is where I'm going to add the link to my YouTube video. So I'm going to paste that in there and click next. So this will take us to where we'll add more information, like description and more details about the property. So it's now uploading the image. It's going to upload the image and then actually design it the same way it is being displayed here. So there it is. That's our images. So you want to use big enough images. These images are really small. That's why they appear here like this. So you have to use images that are at least 500 pixels wide or tall. So you scroll down here, and this is where we'll enter our description. So you can write more details about the property, like okay, let me quickly copy something that I'll just use so I don't have to type plenty. Okay, this information is not correct, so it's just yeah, it's just a dummy info. So I'm just going to use that quickly so I don't have to type plenty. So you can actually design it. Let me highlight and make bold, change the color. There you go. I clicked it twice. So there you go. Change the color. There's many other, so you see many other tools you can use to design your write-up. So I'm just going to keep going. Next. So there are a few steps. So here we're going to add more details about this property. But since ours is just a serviced apartment, so I don't need many of them. Every information in this section, this optional information, as you can see. So every field here is optional, but you can go through it, and then if you find anything you want to add, like here you can see, here you can add the size. If it's a plot of land, you can add the size, and if it's not here, you can click on other and then type in the size by hand, and then here the type of land, select it, and it's inputted there. The stage of the land, if it's carcass, if it's a building, the stage of the building, if it's a building, you add it there. The year it was built, right there. So say, okay, as you can see, okay, suspended ceiling. What kind of ceiling does he use? So I can use this. So let's say POP lighting. What kind of lighting? Like chandeliers, fitting. You can use all this. So you keep selecting what's, you see. So these are just more details if you have the time. What kind of painting, so you can add more details for those who like details. So here for different measurements, if it's a building, like ours is a serviced apartment, so yes, we can add a few of these, like carpet area, which is the size of the rooms inside the building, the size of the parlor, the size of the rooms, kitchen, all together. You can put that carpet area. Plot area is the size of the whole land. Built up area, the size of the house. So if you have all this information, you can add. If you don't, you can leave them out. So next. And here we are at the map configuration. So this is where we'll add the the GPS position of the property if we have it, and you can easily get this from websites like I think that's latlong.com. It's a website like that, then latlong.com. You can just Google latlong and then to bring it out, and then you can enter the address or and to give you location. If it doesn't have it, you can use your finger to scroll the map and then touch the location you want and to give you the latitude and longitude. So I'll just quickly get that from here. I think I already have that saved, so I don't have to go through the process. So yes, there we are. I hope I can paste everything at once. And looks like I can't put in everything. So let me go for the next one. Okay. So avoid wasting time. Let me just put in the second one and be gone. Okay. So there you go. So this is the last step. As you can see, save and preview. However, every other step we entered before has been saved. So even if we don't continue now and we just go to, just from here now, we just go to view listing, we'll actually see this particular property that we've been adding. So it's already saved, just that it will not have the other, like if we just move now, it will not have this information, except we actually click next or we click save here. So this just means that this map configuration means that it's going to show the map location on the listing when people view it. So as you can see, it's unpublished, even though we have entered all information. It's unpublished, which means it will not display on the website except we publish it by clicking on this publish button. So before we publish it, I'm going to show you something. First of all, let's see this. So this is the description of the building we added. You can see with the bold furniture reports. That's the video. So you can change it, and it's taking its time to display. But yeah, that's where it will display, and that's the map as well. Because you can see, that's the map taking its time as well. And then here are other optional details which we could also add. So I want to show you the listing on the main page. So you see that it's actually unpublished. So this is the listing we just added, unpublished. And so now, as you can see, listing status unpublished. So now I'll change the status. I'll just go to read more. So to bring up, if you open the details properly, and then I'll publish it. So it's now published, and you'll see that here. And so if we go to my website, which I already showed you before, you will see that I now have a property on my website. So I'm going to the dashboard so I can, so that's my website I just clicked on, and there you see that that's my property. So like I said, it's best to use images that are at least 500 pixels wide or long. So 500 pixels height or width minimum, so that the picture can at least reach the borderline, either the top and bottom or left and right or all sides.